We're going to draw a rabbit with a bow tie. First, we'll draw an oval in the middle of your page. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then a little circle inside of that oval. Then we'll color in the oval, the outer part, and leave that inner circle white in the middle. That'll be the highlight of the nose. Now you've got a nose. Now let's add an eye. We'll draw a big swooping arc that comes down to the edge of the nose, and then a little flat line along the bottom. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And there. Now we'll add some pupils. Do a big arc inside of that other arc, and the same thing on the other side. Now we'll add some highlights in the middle of that pupil, both sides, and then we'll color in all around the highlights in the pupil. And there you go, we've got a couple of eyes and a nose. Now we've got to draw a mouth, so we'll drop down from the middle of the nose and do a big smiling arc like that and add a little line along the edge for a dimple. Let's do the same thing on the other side, coming off that line in the middle. And there. Now we'll add some rabbit teeth, a line coming straight down from the middle, and a curved line to either side, bringing it up to the mouth. And then a lower lip. There you go. Now we'll add some lines to the side of his head, start just above the bottom of the eye and around almost to the top. Same thing on the other side, not quite to the top of the eye. Now, before we do the top, we'll do some bushy hair along the cheeks. So there's one on that side, so we're going to give some just sharp edges, 3 sharp edges on each side. Now we're going to connect that, dropping down into a chin. So we do a swooping line down, a little drop up for the chin, and it connects on the other side. Now we'll draw a neck, 2 straight lines down, and then we'll add his collar. So we'll do a V in the middle of the neck, just like that. Then we'll take a line from the top of the V and go around behind that line. So you do the same thing on the other side, and some vertical lines on the edges, and you've got his collar. Now we'll add middle of his bow, and then sort of a bone shape for each of the sides of the bow. Do the same thing on the other side. We'll add a couple of lines for the creases where you tie the bow. Now we've got to do the top of that head, so we need some ears. So let's mark a line coming straight up on each side. We're going to mark the distance of an ear, and we're going to go up with it, flop down, come out to a soft point, and carry it in, almost not quite connecting with that other line. Do the same thing on the other side. Go up, out to a point, flop not quite to the other side. And we're going to drop a line down to show that inner part of the ear there. And we can even shade it in to show it's the inner part of the ear. Now we've got to fill in that section there, so we'll give him a little tuft of hair. Curve over, 3 sharp little lines, and we've got to give him some whiskers. And then we can add some polka dots to his tie just to make it a little snazzier. And there we go, your rabbit with a bow tie.